folks, and what will you get into next? Oh, shoot. In the far reaches of Metro City, in the middle-class universe, like a pinpoint at infinity, there resided a class of supermen and women who oversaw the 38th floor of the tall incorporated building, sales division. In a world full of abuse and neglect, these individuals withstood mediocrity with powers far greater than that of mortal men. Our story begins on a Monday, just like any other.
And so I told him, buddy, shut up your fine-looking ass and keep your meat hooks to yourself. You're kidding. I never kid when an ass is involved. Why? What would you have done? Second base? I should have guessed. I'd be flattered, that's all. You should be flattered when a man respects you and listens to you and treats you like a human being. Oh, I get guys that do all that stuff. Oh, really? Yeah, respect, listen, you know, human stuff. Are you sure they weren't just motorboating you? Oh, yeah! Sometimes. Where do you find these guys? Online. There's your problem right there. Dating websites are always filled with creeps. Oh, I don't get them from dating websites. I get them off the list. Whose list? Craigslist? No, the sex offenders list. Go on. Well, that's what it's for, right? So you can find a date that won't offend you. Right? That's what Joe told me. Who's Joe? My date last weekend. He just graduated from the sex offenders list, and now he's on the most wanted list. Trish, remind me to never take dating advice from you. Like, ever. Oh, well, there's a man out there for you, Elaine. He's probably right under your nose, and you don't even know it. It's not like I need a man. I just want to meet a nice guy, and if he wants to, give me the business, all the better. I know where you can find some strange. I might as well buy 20 cats, get their faces printed on 20 sweaters, and find a nice, musty, moldy, mothbally smell to bathe myself in every day. Men are always complimenting me on my pussy. And I don't even have a cat. Shit, is it 9:30 already? Yep. This is my third coffee break of the day, and that's saying a lot because this coffee tastes like shit. Well, that's not actually saying a lot. That's only saying like 10 words at most. As always, Trish, it's been a pleasure, but I gotta get those papers copied, or you-know-who's gonna have a you-know-what all over the you-know-where, and this you-know-who's gonna have to throw them out the you-know-window. You know? I don't. Who knew?
Just then!
Morning, girls! Know of any stray cats looking for a home, preferably some sick ones with patchy fur? Amos, I thought you were on a diet.
I was, for a whole week. And this is my reward.
I think I read about that diet in Health magazine.
You did?
No. Where is Mr. L, our fearless leader? You're usually attached to him like a festering cyst.
Oh, Mr. L! Mr. L's in his office. Been there since early. He told me to take the quarter end numbers down to accounting. He says, Amos, I've got some stuff to do. Some real important sales division managery type stuff. So don't be an idiot and bug me like he always does.
You capture him so perfectly.
Hi, guys.
No. Oh, you be nice to Mr. L. Why? He's never nice to me. Well, that's not true. He bought you those nice new pens so he could drop them next to my desk and watch me bend over to pick them up. Well, he bought us those nice Christmas sweaters so he could stare at my boobs. That V-neck went practically to my navel. What do you mean? Well, I always wear mine, and no one ever says that I look like I'm in the Navy.
He never bought me a Navy sweater, but he did let me clean out the toilets on his yacht once. Oh, wait, that's it! I know why he buys you girls Navy sweaters! He was in the Navy!
That would explain everything!
Yeah!
Oh my God, you figured it out!
I did!
No! Amos, what exactly do you do here all day?
I'm the
better.
Mr. L tells me that all the time.
He tells me the less I wear, the better.
Ain't Mr. L the best?
He's always the first one to point out when my panty lines are showing. Where would I be without him?
And he's always telling me when I'm being an idiot so I don't embarrass him.
Yeah, Mr. L, he's just the tits. Well, that's weird, actually, because he's always telling me how... Oops, I got a call. Tall Incorporated Sales Division, this is Trish. How can I help you, honey? I wonder where Kent is. He should be here by now.
Wasn't he doing a sales call or something?
Not the Lakeshore account. Is he closing the Lakeshore account?
Oh, Mr. L has been trying to close the Lakeshore account for a while now. It will be his greatest achievement as sales division manager.
You mean Kent's greatest achievement? I don't know what to tell you, mister. We don't sell bathtubs here. What was that all about? Some guy keeps calling about buying a bathtub or something. That's weird. Why would he call here? Well, I don't know. He keeps calling to ask me to give him a bath. And I keep telling him that he's at the wrong department. I mean, the bathtubs are on the 16th floor. I think I'll let you figure that one out. I wonder what's keeping Kent.
He better get here soon. Mr. L's got a big announcement to make.
Oh, really? What sort of announcement?
I don't know, the important kind.
The only announcements Mr. L ever gives us is when he's congratulating himself for our hard work. I wonder if it's about Mr. Schugel, the CEO of Tall Incorporated. Haven't you heard?
He's retiring.
Retiring?
But I like Mr. Schugel.
Wait, you don't think that means?
What?
Is Mr. L getting promoted? Oh, is he taking over for Mr. Schugel?
Who would be the sales division manager? More importantly, who would be the assistant sales division manager?
What if that's it? What if someone's getting promoted? You and Ken are the senior sales associates. I bet it'll be one of you.
But it'll probably go to Kent because he's a man.
And why does that matter?
Well, it's like Mr. L was always saying, managing is for mans. That's why they call it manager.
Amos? You know, I'm not even going to dignify that one with a response.
Just then, our hero emerged. Faster than a speeding memo from HR. More powerful than the watered-down coffee in the break room. Able to climb the 38 floors of Tall Incorporated in a single elevator ride. This amazing stranger from Cleveland, Ohio. The man of stainless corrugated steel. Imported from China. Kent Crimson! Whoa!
Good one, Kent. You really stuck the dismount on that one.
What can I say? I like making an entrance.
Hey, are these comic books?
What? No, they're men's fitness magazines.
Where was you, Kent? We were so worried about you.
Did you close it?
Close what?
The Lakeshore account.
Oh! Yes, it took some convincing, but they finally came around.
I guess they just needed the old Kent factor. Oh, I think you mean the Kent stumble.
Sorry I'm late, guys. I stopped to help a little girl get her cat down from a tree and ended up missing my train.
Aw, that's Kent's for yous.
Yeah, the hero to pussies everywhere. Mr. L's going to make a big announcement today.
He's getting promotion.
From slime to muck. No, he's getting promoted to CEO.
Really?
So at the end of days already, I was hoping for a zombie apocalypse, but you know, this works too.
So sales manager is opening up.
And I think y'all gets it.
Oh, I don't know. Mr. L doesn't really like me.
He only puts up with me because I have tits.
What? I mean, yes, you do. Not tits, breasts. Well, not breasts, but, well, not, but.
What Elaine didn't know is that Kent had been secretly harboring a crush on her since the moment they had met. What Kent didn't know is that he had begun staring directly at Elaine's boobs. What Elaine didn't know is that she had begun staring directly at the delicate curves of Kent's buttocks. Oh, so little is known when boobs and buttocks are involved.
Anyway, I better pick this up before Mr. L comes back and finds another reason to yell at me.
Too late for that, Kent.
Mr. L, I was just...
No excuses, Kent.
Here it comes.
I didn't become the sales division manager by making excuses.
He didn't make excuses.
Under my brilliant leadership, the sales division has become the highest performing division of all the divisions of Tall Incorporated.
The bestest division.
I am hereby serving notice.
He is serving notice.
Would you cut that out?
Sorry, Mr. L.
What do I pay you for it?
I'm the assistant sales division
You're
manager.
the assistant to the sales division manager.
Of course, Mr. L.
And my genius is only effective if everyone pulls their own weight. You can't pull your own weight when you're wallowing in your own filth.
Of course, I was
What are
just...
these? Are these comic books?
Yes. No. They're Men's Health.
I did not become the sales mastermind of our age by reading comic books. And look at the spectacle you've caused. And for what? Ridiculous characters in ridiculous costumes with ridiculous powers. Real power comes from hard work and determination, not fantasy dribble. You're never gonna get anywhere with your head in the clouds. No real power ever came from super.
Why don't you lay off him? You're the only one who's causing this spectacle.
He is directly affecting your productivity.
Productivity, I think that's only being affected by your routine diet.
I will not discuss business management with a lady.
I'll show you a lady.
Would you like another citation to add to your stack, Elaine?
Why don't you
Elaine,
stop?
please! Don't get fired over my clumsiness.
But he can't just...
He's right.
Of course I'm right. And Kent, you better have some good news about that Lakeshore account.
Oh, yes! I closed it. It took some convincing.
Of
but
course
then-
it did. I don't know what I was thinking of leaving in your capable, clumsy hands. Just be glad you work under me. If my reputation didn't precede you, you would be nowhere.
Of course, I'm sorry, Mr. L.
That's why you can never be as good as me, Kent. You're always sorry. You're never gonna get anywhere in this company by apologizing all the time. This is quite the commotion you caused.
Of course, I was just...
Now, what do you say?
I don't know.
You say you're sorry.
I'm sorry?
That's good. Now, as I'm sure you all have heard, the CEO of Tall Incorporated, Mr. Schubel, a good personal friend of mine, is retiring. And yes, the rumors are true. He is handing the reins down to me. Please hold your applause. I said hold your applause. Thank you. Please. I know it comes as no surprise, as I am the obvious choice. Took good old Mr. Schubel longer than I expected to retire. He is a greedy and disgusting old bastard who couldn't let go of what was obviously mine. So what does this mean? What does this mean to you? Why am I telling you this? Because this afternoon, after lunch, I will be announcing the new sales division manager. So everyone better be on their best behavior. Kent, I expect that Lakeshore account on my desk first thing. Now everyone, back to work. Kent, clean up this mess. And Elaine, I thought I asked you to have those reports copied. Elaine, there are files in my office. Trish.
Do you want me to do it?
Yes.
I'll probably do it. I'll do it right away.
Tell me my job.
Wait! What do you want me to do with the files?
I don't know. File them. How many times must I tell you? Wear sheer nylons. What's the point in showing off your legs if you're not going to give us some skin?
What a great idea, Mr. L.
See, Kent, you can learn something from Trish. She's obedient, loyal, trustworthy, and... Amos! You brought those numbers down to accounting like I asked, right?
Just like you said, boss. 38, 67, 117.
Wait, and the fourth?
Fourth, what?
100.
What?
Amos. The third number was 11. The fourth one was supposed to be 7.
Oh, you see?
Amos.
My arm's not long enough.
Would you like to see a long arm, Amos?
Hello, Mr. L.
Would you like to see a very long arm,
No,
Amos?
Mr. L.
Hopefully I can fix this before they send down the report.
He said suspiciously.
Come, you imbecile.
I'm sorry, Mr.
Will be if anyone notices those numbers are off.
I wonder why they would be off.
Because Mr. L has a secret. A dastardly plot that could spell doom for the entire accounting department of Tall Incorporated.
I said back to work.
Looks like it's time to teach your dog some new tricks. Maybe he could try licking his own ass instead of yours.
What was that?
Oh, Mr. L, nothing!
Why is this mess not cleaned up yet? You will rue the day you disrupted my work again. You will rue it. Rue!
Well, he was sure a keeping bag of douche today.
That's just Mr. L.
Why don't you ever stand up for yourself?
Are you kidding? I could never do that.
I think he deserves a swift kick in his high and mighty ass.
I've never been very good at confrontation. I just mess it up somehow and look like an idiot.
You're not an idiot.
Well, then why do I act like one all the time?
Here, let me just help you pick this.
Oh, you don't have to.
Whoa!
Oh my jeez, I am so sorry.
I said I'd give you a hand, not a handful.
I'm so sorry, Elaine.
It's fine. It's not the first time I've gotten an ass grab. At least yours was an accident. It was an accident, right?
What? Yes, I never. Not that you're. It's fine. It's great. Not great, but well,
Not too good at the conversation either, huh?
how'd you guess?
I'm not too good at them myself. Most men find me a little too, what's the word?
Independent?
No.
Controlling.
Close.
A stubborn, crass man-hater with a big mouth and average tits.
That's the one.
Thanks for standing up for me back there, by the way.
It's always a pleasure to tell Mr. L where he can shove it. A side effect of my big man-hating mouth.
Your mouth has gotten me out of trouble before.
Well, it's gotten me into trouble.
Well, I like your mouth.
Oh, yeah?
What? Oh, jeez.
We're on a roll today.
Oh, this always happens.
What always happens?
I get so klutzy around women that
Women that you want. Hey, you two! Hey, Kent, I've never seen you without your glasses before. Ever try contacts?
No, why?
Makes you look different.
Different?
Yeah,
Different is good?
very good. Why don't you ask her out?
Well, what?
I see the way you stare at her.
I don't stare.
Oh, please, I know that look. You want to do her so hard.
I would just mess it up somehow and look like an idiot.
Oh, but you like her, right?
Since the moment I met her.
Well, then go get her.
You heard Elaine. She wants a strong, confident man that can stand up for her. She wants a superhero, and I'm no hero. I'm just different.
What Kent didn't know is that his life was about to become very super indeed. Later that day, he traveled down the 38 floors to a small park next to the Tall Incorporated building for his usual lunch of a peanut butter sandwich and one nutty bar. Okay? It was there that he was about to meet his destiny. He had just opened his favorite comic book fan.
What do we have here?
What? It's Men's Health. I was learning about the dumbbells and such.
I love this one.
Wait, what?
The artwork is beautiful and I love the storyline.
And
And the Man of Steel is one of my favorites.
the Action Ace, the Man of Tomorrow, the last son of Krypton.
That's the one.
Wow! I just never thought that.
That what? You were the only person in the entire world that liked comic books?
No, I've just always been made fun of for liking them.
When I was a little girl, my mom told me I needed to start getting excited about girly things instead of superheroes. To see how well that went, I'm about as girly as fuck.
My dad was the same way with me about sports. I hide my comics under my bed like porn.
Porn?
Well, next to my porn.
This really is a good one.
It's one of my favorites.
Of course, it's a squinty eye.
A what?
Definitely not a big head.
What do you mean?
In the early comics, the Man of Steel always battled against petty criminals and social problems, and they always drew him with squinty eyes. But then in the 60s and 70s, the story started getting all fuck-off crazy, like he farted into outer space and created a new universe or something, and they drew his head all big and bulbous.
I never really noticed before.
You know what a squinty eye would do? He'd punch Mr. L so hard in the face he'd be shitting teeth for a week.
You have such a way with words.
So what do you think about all this promotion stuff?
Oh, all I know is that I'm not getting it.
Well, what do you mean? You're the best salesperson we've got.
You heard Mr. L. You'll never get anywhere in this company. Sometimes I wonder why I'm still here.
Well, why are you here?
The job I love. The boss I hate. But I love helping people in the small ways I can.
You really are a good guy, aren't you, Kent?
Well, what about you? Why are you still in this crappy job?
So I don't get kicked out of my apartment and have to turn tricks on the street for cash?
You probably make good money.
I'll take that as a compliment. I don't know, Paul Incorporated was a good company and I wanted a career.
In sales?
No, God no. You may have a boner for helping people, Kent, but I'd rather help myself.
Then why are you still in sales?
Because I hate myself, I'm a master of self-sabotage.
Sabotage.
That's what the head shrinker in HR told me. Some bullshit about how I build everything up so I can tear it down.
Well, I don't think that's true.
He also told me that I respond to authority with aggressive behavior.
He told you that.
No, I stole his notepad after the session.
You have a very good shot at the promotion, Elaine. You're smart, confident, strong-willed.
Yes, but I'm a lady, and don't you know that ladies are inferior beings?
Well, that's Mr. L talking.
Yeah, well, maybe he's right.
Since when did you ever listen to him?
Honestly, sometimes I wish I didn't even have a boss at all.
Maybe you just deserve a desk that's a little further upstairs.
Actually, I was just thinking of killing him.
What?
What?
You'd make a better CEO than Mr. L, that's for sure.
Maybe I'm just building it up so I can tear it down.
Well, I don't think you have to build up anything. I think you're already there.
Say, Kent, there's a cafe down the street, and I was wondering, do you like coffee?
Not really.
Wait, you don't like coffee?
Never really cared for it much.
No, I mean coffee!
Oh, well, I've had it before. It's good at first, gets the blood pumping, but it always leaves you exhausted afterwards. And there's always that taste. I can't say for anyone else, but it always makes me gag.
Yes, Kent, but not real coffee! I mean...
Oh, you mean like that artificial stuff? Doesn't that cause cancer? It always gives me a headache.
Right, Kent. I'm gonna go to the cafe down the street. Maybe I'll see you around.
Coffee? I love coffee!
Just then,
Whoa!
at first he thought it was a bizarre prank, or perhaps a costume party gone rogue. Was there a Comic-Con in town?
Where did this come from?
But before he could rush off to face his romantic blunder, Destiny intervened.
Stick 'em up! Hand over all of your dough.
Dough? What dough? I don't have any dough. I only carry plastic. Do you take American Express?
No, obviously.
Well, then give me that cape.
No!
I've got a gun.
Why do you want it? It's just a cape.
I'm a robber. I have to rob something.
Look, I know times are tough, but you can't solve society's problems with a gun.
Okay, to be fair, I'm not really planning on solving society's problems.
What?
See, solving the problems of a modern-day civilization is based on people's inherent willingness to change. A gun is just an ad hoc solution to a symptom of the greater disease. It is a question of choice, strength, and determination.
Okay. Well, what are you doing then?
I don't know. I guess I am just playing into the preconceived stereotypes of the impoverished inner city lower class.
You're a very socially conscious criminal.
Thanks. Oh, but it doesn't help business.
Well, maybe you're not supposed to be a robber. Did you ever think of that?
But what else could I do?
Well, the sky's the limit when you put your mind to it.
The two of them spoke for almost the entire lunch hour. They spoke of things both past and present, both trivial and vital. They delved deep into the meaning of life. They began to talk about the calming yet authoritative voice of the narrator and how handsome he looks while he's narrating. They began to comment on his tight abs and well-formed glutes. Has he been working out? Oh, yes, he has. They began to list off words to describe the narrator, words like strong, handsome, venerable, vivacious, virile.
We didn't say any of that.
Oh, yes, you did.
No, we most certainly did not.
Just then, he got the number of that hot girl in the audience. He told her he would pick her up around 8 o'clock and maybe wear something a little bit more low-cut, all right?
I think we should just move on with the play.
Yeah. Anyway, after they were done, the robber exclaimed,
Gee, thanks, mister. I think I'm gonna turn over a new leaf right now.
Go get him, kid.
but before she could run off to start her life anew...
What?
Whoa!
Did I hit you? I'm so sorry. I tripped.
I'm fine.
Oh, I'm so relieved. I could have sworn I shot you. I must have missed by just a hair. Oh, thank God. My new life starts by getting rid of this thing. Gee, thanks, mister. I won't forget it.
But what Kent didn't tell her is that he not only saw the bullet hit the cake, but felt it bounce off harmlessly. Kent was dumbfounded.
I'm dumbfounded.
Dumbfounded indeed. Later, meanwhile, back on the 38th floor, a dastardly plot is beginning to unfold. Any idea what you've done?
Sorry, Mr. Ouch.
Idiotic mistake with the quarter and numbers. All of my plans are falling apart. You know, they'll have to do an audit and check the figures.
I don't think you have to worry, boss. Judy in accounting, she's very nice.
To you, perhaps, but apparently she hasn't taken too kindly to my advances over the past few years. And now, thanks to a couple of accidental boob grazes and a few harmless slaps on the caboose, my secret ledger will be exposed.
You mean your little black sock?
Yes, my little black book.
What's it for?
I don't expect you to understand all of the inner workings of my genius, but basically, I take all of the funds left over at the end of each quarter, and then I move them to a secret account, where I can protect them from industrial espionage. And then I move them, to different offshore accounts, so I can fund daycare centers for the poor.
Oh, wait, I get it. You're embezzling, money laundering, and funding various criminal activities! But why, Mr. L? I've seen your paycheck, and there's hardly enough room at the end for all those zeros.
Well, you see, Amos, once you become sales division manager like me, or once you've tasted that kind of power, you must have more. It's like my father always used to say.
Stop touching yourself!
No, the other.
Wash your sheets before your mother sees!
Well, yes, but no, the other thing.
I hope you die a wicked death involving dysentery!
Daddy, why didn't you love me? No. He said that power is good, and just enough is never enough to have enough. He enjoyed the word enough.
That's enough.
Quite. If my secret book were to be exposed, all of my fiendish plans might be in jeopardy. No, what I need is a scapegoat.
Moo? No. Matt. I can be a sheep.
No.
Yeah, sheep. They're the same, right?
No, I need someone a little less dumb. Trish are women, so no go there. I mean, maybe if it was a kitchen-related crime, I could. But Kent! Yes, Kent. He's perfect. He's quiet, he keeps to himself, he loves comic books. All I have to do is plant some evidence, falsify some documents, and no one will be the wiser.
But Kent's such a nice guy!
Exactly. They never suspected.
That he's the bad guy?
Really? Real villains are never obvious. They never have long speeches describing their evil plans. They never have mindless henchmen ready to do the evil bidding. And they never end a speech in a maniacal laugh. Come, you! There's much to do.
What are we gonna do, Mr. L?
Today, we reign Kent Crimson. Tomorrow, we take over the world!
Did you have a nice lunch, Elaine? Well, I was supposed to meet someone for coffee, but I guess they don't like coffee, so what do you mean? Did you ever realize something that made you feel so stupid because it was so obvious? It's like you've had this secret identity, and when you finally decide to share it, you realize it was never really a secret to begin with? I get it! Oh, like that time you find your dress in the bottom of the closet that you thought you lost when the club you used to work at got busted for promoting prostitution. And then you had to run down the alley wearing nothing but that night's tips and like Jackie's tassels because yours were pinching. And it was the worst. Yes! Just like that. Oh, okay. Now imagine if you wanted to ask that dress on a date. You want to date a dress? And it said, no, I don't like coffee. I would a dress like coffee. Never mind, it's nothing.
Anyway, just when Trish was about to finish the story about the tassels, Kent entered and exclaimed,
It's real!
What's real? What's going on?
Look what I found!
Why, it's a red blanket.
Oh, no.
It's a cape.
No! It's the cake!
What are you talking about?
I was in the park. I was about to go get coffee with you.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, and this cake fell out of the sky right onto my face. And this gal tried to rob me.
You were robbed?
No, she was a very socially conscious criminal. And she had this gun.
A gun?
Yeah, and she shot it at me.
Oh my god, it was shot! Trish, call the police! Get it away!
No one was shot. She shot at me. She wanted my cake.
What? Why?
Because I didn't have any money.
Yes, I'd like to report a robbery!
No one was robbed.
I'm sorry, no one was robbed!
I didn't have any money.
She stole all of his money!
She wanted my cake.
She stole his cake!
She just tripped and shot at me.
He shot the bastard and stole his cake, and then he stole all of her money!
No one was shot.
I'm sorry, no one was shot! Yes, I know, I'm confused too. I'll let you know when I figure it out. When? 8 o'clock? Yeah, I know the restaurant. No, what are you wearing?
You don't understand the bullet. The bullet bounced off the cape.
Are you feeling okay?
It's indestructible. I tried to cut it, but it wouldn't tear. I tried to light it on fire, but it wouldn't burn. I tried to melt it with acid, and nothing happened.
You did all of that over your lunch break? Ken, you don't actually think.
Wait, I'm telling the truth.
You've had your fun. Now you need to get back to work before Mr. L comes and...
Forget him. This is bigger than him. It's bigger than any of us. Do you understand what this means?
Yes, it means that you wasted your entire lunch hour buying Halloween capes instead of getting coffee with me.
But it's real, and I put it on, and it made me feel different.
Different?
Different is good, remember? I put it on, and
What is the meaning of all this?
Nothing.
What was that? It's a silly children's toy.
It's not a toy, it's a cake.
I don't care what it is. This is a place of business. It's no place for a costume party.
Of course, I'm sorry, I was just...
No being sorry. Kent, in this world there are winners and there are losers. Only losers are sorry. Underlings, I have an announcement to make.
Mr. L has announcement!
Thank you. As I stated this morning, I will be announcing the new sales division manager today, and I am not one to disappoint. So without further ado, I'd like you to meet our new sales division manager, me.
And the plot thickens!
What?
And as my first act as CEO, I will dissolve the sales division.
Dissolve the sales division.
Effective immediately, the sales division will be outsourced to Canada. It's genius, I know. I will oversee the transition while taking on my role as CEO. Amos and Trish, you will stay on as my personal assistant and secretary, respectively. Everyone else, well...
This is bullshit.
There. I know this must be hard, but the transition will take 3 months, and in that time you are welcome to search for a new job, fight over the scraps, whatever it is you working class people do.
You can't just stand there and fire the entire department. This is completely unfair. There are 20 people here that depend on this job for their homes, their families, their livelihoods.
If you are displeased with my decision, I would be happy to accept your resignations. Though, you might have some trouble trying to explain that to the unemployment office. So will it be, Kent? Elaine? Just as I thought. I own you two for 3 more months. Now get back to work. But Kent? He was just a toy. Is that music? Who's playing that?
I am!
Why on earth?
Just then! This looks like a job for Superman.
What on earth are you doing? Take that off and get back to work. No! I have made myself abundantly clear.
Yes, you have. You are an evil, manipulative, conniving little man with a tiny penis who feels big by putting other people down.
How dare you? Security!
Oh, what? Not man enough to take me on?
Enough!
No, nothing's ever enough for you, and I'm sick of it.
You look ridiculous.
No, you're ridiculous. Yes, I like comic books. Yes, I like superheroes. Some may call me a nerd, but you know what? You're just jealous. Jealous that I have an imagination and you have none.
Kent, you are fired!
Don't bother, I quit.
I'm calling security.
Oh, you need security to take care of poor, defenseless Kent Crimson.
You know what? Forget security. I'll throw you out myself. You'll rue the day you defied me. Rue!
Whoa!
Get ready for the pain.
Whoa! Ah! Whoa! I'm ready for the pain now.
Paid for this. You rue the day. You. Amos.
Tommy, Mr. L!
Trish.
With our villain vanquished, there was just one thing left to do. Get the girl.
That was amazing. Did you see his face? Oh, I've been dreaming of that moment for so long.
Just doing my job, man.
Oh, what are we doing? So really, this is amazing.
Elaine, there's something I've always wanted to do.
What's that?
This. You want to go get coffee?
I don't like coffee.
Good.
Very good. God, you know what? Fuck this place. I quit. I'm gonna put my letter of resignation right on his desk. Who cares if I have to look on the street for cash?
Oh, you don't have to.
Oh, no, really? It's fine. I wanted to. Wanted to for years.
What?
You know what? I'll be right back. You stay here. And Kent, don't take off the cake.
Just then, outside the window of the tall incorporated building, look! Up in the sky! It's a bird! It's a plane! It's! Woo!
Me, bro.
Hi. You're Hal.
I know, right?
Hal, what?
Dude,
I'm gonna need that cape back now.
What?
Hand it over, bro.
No, I can't.
Come on, man. Don't tug on Superman's cape, am I right?
Well, how do I know you're Superman?
Seriously? Alright, check this out. Ah, Patouche! I mean, come on.
That proves nothing.
Alright, well then, ask me something only I, Superman, would know.
How about a riddle?
Bring it on, Bilbo.
Okay. So one penguin turns to another penguin and says, "It looks as if you're wearing a tuxedo." The other penguin replies, "So what if I am?"
Are you joking?
So what if I am?
I don't really get it, man.
Guess you're not Superman then.
Wait! Are the penguins actually wearing tuxedos?
Thanks for the cake.
Hold it right there, bro! Don't make me tear that cape from your hands after I've broken every bone in your body. So fork it over. Or come at me, bro.
No, I can't.
Alright, you asked for it.
I wouldn't do that.
And why is that?
Because I've got kryptonite.
Oh no! How did you? Where did you? Kryptonite? My only weakness. My only overly used, overly convenient, and lazily conceived weakness.
I killed Superman.
Is this the end of the Man of Steel? What will become of Kent and his cape? And what of Mr. L's tedious plot? Will the riddle of the two penguins ever be revealed?
Is it about college kid problems?
No.
A time-traveling wife?
Now,
How amazing JFK was in that last play?
close.
The answers to these questions and much more after a brief intermission on The Adventures of Kent Crimson. Now go! Have a well-deserved pee. I, for one, pissed myself not but 10 minutes ago. It was warm at first, but now it's cold. Don't miss the exciting conclusion in this very same theater in 15 minutes. Now, does anyone have a hanky or perhaps a moist towelette? When we last left our heroes, Kent had just stumbled upon Superman's cape and... Kent had just stumbled upon Superman's cape and...
All right.
Stumbled.
Ah!
Just then a robber appeared and...
Where's the robber? Julia, get out here.
He's in the bathroom.
Tell her to pinch it off.
Just then a robber appeared and...
Molly, what are you doing?
Give me another bill.
What?
Just go with it.
Dough? I don't have any dough. You're supposed to have a gun.
Shit. Give me the cape. Society's a gun. Oh no, bring that trip. Fine.
Okay. Then Mr. L hatched an evil plot.
Aha! I shall frame Kent Crimson.
And he announced the outsourcing of the sales division.
Y'all just gotta outsource, bitches.
Well said. Then Kent donned Superman's cape and Mr. L punched himself in the balls.
Ow. Oh, ouch. Rue.
He punched himself in the balls.
I already did it in Act 1. I'm only contracted for one nutshot per show.
Contract? What contract?
But,
This is the recap, damn it!
never!
Kent, would you like the honors?
It would be my pleasure.
What are you talking about?
Ah!
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
I think I busted a nut. That's better.
Indeed.
We'll rue the day. Rue.
Oh, give me your gun! Give me your cape! Give me your recent existentialism! Kent! Kent! Joe! What the hell? Oh, this is my shot! Like, just sit in your corners. What's how to be or not to be? That is the question! Whether it is new blood in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows!
Wait! What play are we doing here? Are we doing Hamlet? Because if so, I want to be Ophelia so I can kill myself.
Just then, Bridget realized the second act was underway and she needed to get up stage.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. Places!
Vacant places! And then Bridget was suddenly overcome by the irresistible timbre of the narrator's speaking baritone.
What?
And she was suddenly
Oh,
aroused.
no, she wasn't.
Has she been working out?
Suddenly the narrator was struck by a herpes outbreak. Bye.
No! That cleared up, I swear! Damn Tijuana hookers.
So what do you think? Did I capture the pain and anguish of the tortured prince?
It was torturous, wasn't it?
Aye, get thee to another aid.
Anyway, after the cats had sufficiently ruined the production.
Places!
Thank you, places! Anyway, then Superman flew in, a bunch of other crap happened. Fuck it, you were there.
Oh no, Kryptonite!
I killed Superman! Wait, what?
Dude! Dude! Oh my god! I'm sorry, man. I couldn't resist. Oh, you should have seen your face. It was all like, oh no! I killed Superman. What is this, plastic? Where did you get it?
It came with one of my Superman action figures.
So you were gonna battle me, Superman, with a toy.
I was desperate.
You were dumb. I like you, man. You're kind of a moron, but I like you. Now give me my cape back.
No, I can't.
Hey! You see this symbol on my chest? You know what it stands for? It stands for S, as in Superman.
I thought it stood for hope.
Hope? Where'd you get that? Hope. More like you hope I didn't bang your mom last night.
Wait, my mom?
Which I totally did. The point is, Superman needs his cape. Just like the mom needed a good pounding.
You don't even know my mom.
That's true, I never did get her name.
Will you quit it with the mom jokes?
Will you quit bogarting my cape, Brosen? This tote's not a good look for me.
You're not like the Superman I know.
Doesn't matter. Still Superman.
Well, if you're Superman, how are you here? How are you real?
Well, it's simple, bro. I come from an alternate universe. I was fighting Lex Luthor and shit, and he was all like, with my subatomic regulator, I'll destroy time. So I flew faster than the speed of time, and it was all like, hey, step off my timeline, douchewad. I restored the space-time continuum, and check it out. I flew so fast that my cape got knocked off and fell down into your universe.
So there are other universes out there? Other dimensions?
Toads. And each one has its own Superman. I'm just one of them, bro. You know, this is the first universe I've come across that doesn't have any superheroes. Toad's weird. Anyway, I quickly carted Lex off to the slammer, made out with Lois, flew into space, and smiled for the cameras. And now, here to get my cape back.
Can't you just have your mom make you another one?
Dude, my mom's dead. You know, Krypton blew up. Remember that? So give it back.
No!
Yes.
No!
Dude, you're starting to piss me off.
I'll give it back, I promise. I just need it a little longer.
Why? Wait. There's been an explosion at the chemical plant. If I don't put that out, the fire can spread to the entire city. Toot it over, bro. Up, and... Wait, are they South Pole or equatorial penguins? Nah, never mind. I'll figure it out. Goddamn penguins. Up.
Were you talking to someone?
What? No.
Sorry it took me so long. I was going to take a shit on Mr. L's desk, but I couldn't work it out.
What a shame.
I know, but look what I found.
What is it?
Mr. L's secret business ledger.
How do you know?
Well, it says on the cover. See? Mr. L's secret business ledger.
Oh, that's pretty conspicuous.
Well, Mr. L's never been one for subtlety.
What are you gonna do with it?
I've been suspecting he's been doing something fishy with the books for quite some time. Now I can finally figure out what he's been up to.
Well, let's get going. We've got job hunting to do.
Wait. Before we go, there's something I've always wanted to do.
What's that?
Something that will leave us with a happy memory of this place.
What do you mean?
Oh, something hot, nasty, definitely against company policy. Oh, you know, the section about inter-office fraternizations.
You mean?
Oh, yeah.
Right here?
Right here, right now!
I don't know.
I'll let you stick it anywhere.
Anywhere?
Anywhere.
Why are we not doing this right now?
Take me, man!
Whoa! What are you doing?
Coitus?
Well, you can't have coitus on stage.
Why not?
Because this isn't Tijuana, it's a family show.
Is it, though?
Good point. But, I don't really want to see Kent here nude.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Elaine, on the other hand.
Okay, we get it. No sex on stage.
Well, what are we supposed to do then?
Due to the graphic nature of this scene, it will be reenacted using action figures.
Okay, let's do it.
What the hell is this?
What? Oh, that, yes. Well, you know, we couldn't find a Lois Lane action figure, so you had to improvise.
It's a shoe.
Precisely.
So, what am I supposed to do with it?
Simulate sex with the Superman action figure, doy.
It's a shoe. Doy.
She's kind of got a point.
Wait, why don't they make Lois Lane action figures?
I don't know.
You know, that's always bothered me. They make a million different variations of Superman. Armor Superman, polar freeze Superman, deep sea diving Superman. Because you know what bothers Superman? Water. They make one Lex Luthor and no Lois Lane. How are you supposed to play Superman without Lois Lane?
Because then you wouldn't be playing with an action figure, right? You'd be playing with a doll. Do you know what this is? Girl-fashion female oppression.
Meanwhile...
And so you give me a high heel shoe. For fuck's sake, a shoe?
It's got a peep toe.
Why don't I head to the kitchen and make you a meatloaf while I'm at it?
Someone riding the crimson wave.
Oh, shoot! Ethan! I found the Wonder Woman!
Oh, there you go.
What the hell is this?
A strong, confident female superhero.
This is a double D-cup anorexic mockery of the female form. And female superhero? Why can't it just be superhero? Ah, Jimmy, you know what? Why don't you take your patriarchy and shove it so far up your ass you have a prostate-induced orgasm, because that's the only orgasm you're ever gonna get. Now excuse me, Kent and I are going to go have sex.
We are?
Yes, but off stage in the copy room. Classy, suggestive. Oh, but I'm warning you, I got a lot of aggression to vent.
Fine by me. Thank you, ma'am. May I have another?
Family friendly!
Oh, I'm gonna spit in his mouth!
Anyway, meanwhile, in the small park next to the tall incorporated building, Mr. L is about to hatch the final piece of his mischievous puzzle.
Can't wait to think he's won, but he's fallen right into my trap.
But you fired him, and I thought he was gonna be your sheep.
No, you little scapegoat.
I didn't know goats could skate.
No, scape. Forget it. Look. Kent out of the picture, I can recoup the books, and no one will be the wiser. I can't lose!
Why didn't we just go up and say we're sorry? I'm sure that Ken would forgive us.
I will not apologize to that ignorant nerd. Comic books are childish and worthless, and if you keep wasting your life on that, you'll amount to nothing.
I think we should go talk to him.
That's that stupid cape. Why was he even wearing that silly garment anyway?
I think it made him look kind of cute.
Maybe we should all wear capes.
There will be no capes! Not while I'm around.
Will you calm down?
Now I can add assault to my charges. Before you know it, he'll be locked up behind bars receiving love notes from some 8-foot-tall guy named Bubba!
Technically, Ken acted in self-defense. There were witnesses and you clearly acted first, so it never hold up in court.
You don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you go knit a quilt or powder your boobs or something? You're some kind of hero with that cape on. I'll show him. I'll get a gun! Yes, and then I'll shoot him with that gun. That's the ticket. Then we'll see how super he really is.
Oh, that's actually kind of twisted.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's murder.
Yes. We are the bad guys after all.
I thought we were the comic relief.
No. Didn't the maniacal laugh just cover it? We're the villains. They're the good guys.
Are you sure? 'Cause Narrator man, what do you think?
Up until this point, I thought you were all just figments of my imagination, so, I don't know.
I love Fig Newtons. Now, some people would say it's more of a cookie, but I think it's more of a cake.
I'd say it's more of a fruit trying to be a cookie.
Oh my god! Fig Newton sounds really good right now, you guys.
Shut up, all of you! There will be no cookies, no cakes, and no fruits. It is all clear to me now. Kent is my arch nemesis. If I'm to be the villain, then Kent must be destroyed.
But it all seems a bit trite.
I mean, why don't we just go upstairs and say we're sorry, and then we can all have a well-deserved Fig Newton.
Fig Newtons, wouldn't you?
We will do it my way! Find a gun, this is America after all, it won't be hard. We'll shoot Kent in cold blood and then take over the world!
That order? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I have some laundry to do. Yeah, laundry. And I think I'm gonna stop by the store and get some Fig Newton. Bye!
Woo! I think I'll join you.
Okay.
Fine. Go. Do it myself.
Buck up, champ. You don't need them.
Yes, I do.
Come on. You're a wealthy, evil genius. What are you hanging around with those dim-witted henchmen for?
They're not dim-witted.
Please, we just spent the last 15 minutes talking about Fig Newtons. Why do you hang around with these nincompoops?
Because I am a genius. But I'm afraid that one day I will cross paths with someone more intelligent than I. And what does that make me? Just a guy with a really good maniacal laugh. I surround myself with nincompoops so that I'm reminded of who I am. I'm the villain, but if I'm not that, then who am I?
Who indeed?
Hey, what's got you all down in the dumps?
Life sucks when you're the bad guy.
Oh, it doesn't have to. Well, I mean, look at me. My name in the program is The Robber. I thought my part was pretty much done with the great clusterfuck of Act 2, but look at me now. I'm off to an interview at Tall Incorporated. I'm in another scene. I can give a name now.
You do?
Yeah, it's Jenny. See? Things sure turned around since I threw away that gun in Act 1.
Good.
Yeah, don't you remember?
Gun. What's that you say?
What? Well, it's just this one. Over here in the trash can. And it was, you know, I thought it was just a symptom of the greater disease, but maybe the evils of this world are more like a cold. And the only way to cure it is to treat the symptoms. You see? Everything works out.
Yes. Everything works out. Just the way it should.
Bum bum bum! No. Oh! What? What? Thank you, yes. Meanwhile, after a great deal of slapping, chafing, and sexually degrading coitus in the copy room,
I just don't see why you can't stop.
I didn't feel comfortable.
Jerry only came in to reload the copy paper and he doesn't care. He's only a temp.
I don't like the way he looked at me.
How was he supposed to look at you? You were buck-ass naked hanging from the ceiling while I was whipping you with a stapler.
All right.
But look what I found. There are all of these entries for Elcor. I searched online and I couldn't find any record of the company. What if there is no company? What if it's all just a front for the mob?
You think?
I don't have all the facts yet, but I'll bet you another round of hot and nasty that Mr. L is embezzling money laundering and funding various criminal activities.
When did you have time to research all of this?
While you had your asthma attack.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I told you I needed a break.
You didn't say the safe word.
I forgot it.
You seem to be enjoying yourself.
I kinda did.
I know.
Erotic asphyxiation is a thing.
Sure is.
So what are you gonna do about Mr. L?
I'm gonna call the FBI. I think they would enjoy getting a look at his little black book. I'll be right back.
I'll just grab some stuff from my desk.
just then, once again, look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's playing, it's
It's... Woo!
It's me, bro.
Of course it is. So what's all that?
Oh, dude, this place is great. Check out all this sweet stuff I got. And this ice cream, Superman ice cream, blew my mind. I'm like eating myself, and I'm delicious. And check out this sweet hat I got. I don't even know what the fuck a twiter is, but we totally need it back home.
Well, what happened with the chemical plant?
Oh, dude, I totally saved the city, bro. That chemical fire was frickin' redundant.
Was anyone hurt?
Psh, as if. Look who you're talking to, bro. That chemical fire was all coming at me, and I was all like, shut the fuck up, fire. Blew some freeze breath on it, and bam! Out cold, literally. Then that sumbitch roof started caving in on me, I was all like, bam! I caught it. Ain't no thing. Everybody got out safe. Couldn't find Lois, so I made out with some random chick. She does like me. Anyway, flew into space, and check it out. There's not a single camera up there. I mean, how's a guy supposed to smile for the cameras when there's no camera up there?
Oh, gee, let me think.
You know what the weird thing was? The fire department was there just like moments after me. I mean, I totally saved the day. That's obvi. But they seemed like they had it under control.
Well, I'm sure if you weren't there, the roof might have collapsed and a lot of people might have died.
Well, I would have sucked donkey balls.
That's our world. Our world without superheroes.
Well, being a superhero isn't all about saving people, bro. I mean, even I can't be everywhere at once.
Yeah, but when you're there, you got superpowers!
I totally do. And they are fucking sweet. Did you know I can drink an entire ocean? Oh, wait. I'll show you.
Wait, no! Please and thank you, but no.
You sure? It's totes awesome, bro. You know what else is totes awesome? My cape, which I want back.
You don't understand. You come from a whole world of superheroes. Without the cape, I'm just a mild-mannered, weak, nerdy senior sales associate at Tall and Corporate. Without the cape, I'm a nobody. Without the cape, Elaine won't.
Dude,
All those things I did, all the strength and confidence, she thinks that was me standing up to Mr. Owl. If she knew the truth, then...
Alright, kids. Let me level with you. Lois Lane falls in love with Superman, right?
They were immediately attracted to one another.
Oh God, were we ever? She was all like, "You want a bone?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I want a bone." Never boned. It was awesome.
Right?
Anyway, so Lois Lane falls in love with Superman, but she marries Clark Kent. You did?
Superman and Clark Kent may be the same person, but here, Clark Kent's just a normal, boring loser who watches too much internet porn.
Hey, don't let it get you down, buddy. Everybody's got a weakness.
But your only weakness is kryptonite. Here, everything is kryptonite.
Dude, kryptonite isn't my weakness.
What? Yes, it is. You don't have to be a nerd to know that.
Damn it, you're not getting the point.
Oh, point? What point?
Look, I got a hot date with Lois in like 10, alright? And she gets really pissy with me when I'm late. Women. Ugh. Anyway, so I like you, man. You're an alright kind of guy. But I don't have time to stand around here and spoon feed it to you, so I'm gonna be back later for my cake. So you better have it figured out by then.
Figure out what?
You'll see.
I don't get it.
I said this universe doesn't have superheroes. Didn't mean I had to stay that way, bro. I'll catch you later. Up, and away!
Is there a draft in here?
What? No? Are you ready?
Yes, the FBI is on their way, and I left a little going-away present for Mr. L on his desk. Oh, this is so exciting. I feel like I'm in a comic book, and you're my Superman.
Really?
I even go so far as to say a squinty-eyed Superman. Just don't go getting a big head over it.
Well, isn't this nice? Hero gets the girl, and everyone lives happily ever after. Raw! Whoa!
Oh my god!
That's right. Shit's getting real up in here.
Where did you get that?
Found it in the park. Some idiot robber just threw it in the trash.
Let's settle down now.
Oh, are you scared? It's just a gun. You're a superhero, right? The bullets will bounce off you, right?
You don't have to do
Yes, I do! Because superheroes aren't real. They're a waste of time. That's why Daddy wouldn't let me have comic books when I was little. I just like the colors and the pictures, but no! Can't put your faith in superheroes. Money, greed, real estate, that's reality. That's why I embezzled from the company. Laundered money for a number of nefarious organizations and, in general, funded various criminal activities.
I knew it!
And I did it all for power. Real power, not your silly superpowers. And I can't allow you to foul up my fiendish operation any longer. That's why I'm gonna frame you for it all. An officer, when I confronted Ken about it, he attacked me with a gun. But luckily I was able to overpower him, but in the struggle, bang, you're dead.
Why are you doing this?
Because I know who I am. I'm the villain. And this gun? Say hello to your kryptonite, Superman.
Wait! What did you say?
What, seriously? The whole thing? Let's see, superheroes aren't real, Daddy didn't love me, embezzling, money laundering, and criminal activities.
No. The last bit about the kryptonite.
No problem. Say hello to your kryptonite, Superman. And then I raise the gun.
I get it now!
I don't get it.
Kryptonite isn't Superman's weakness.
What? Of course it is. Everyone knows that. Kryptonite kills Superman. Just like I'm gonna kill you right now.
No, it doesn't.
kind of guy get a good maniacal laugh in here somewhere.
Clark Kent is his weakness.
What? That's absurd. They're the same person.
Superman's weakness is his humanity, his morality, his love and respect for all people.
Okay, well then this gun is Clark Kent, Superman's only weakness.
But without Clark Kent, he would be, let's face it, a complete douchebag. It's not just his secret identity. Superman and Clark Kent are one and the same.
Okay, I can understand that you're having some personal revelation here, but I'm kind of busy and I'd really like to kill you now.
Here, take this. I won't be needing it anymore.
Stand back. Stand back or I'll shoot.
You're not gonna shoot me, Mr. L. If you were going to, you would have done it by now. You're not a villain. You need to find your greatest weakness and make it your greatest strength.
I'm not the villain?
No. Don't you see? We all have dual identities somehow. You can be a douchebag and a good person at the same time. Politicians do it every day.
I don't have to be the villain.
No, but just in case. Woo, a douchebag with a gun can still be dangerous.
You son of a bitch.
What was that for?
Could have shot you, you jerk!
With an empty gun?
What?
While I was on lunch, I found it and emptied out the ammunition. A gun with live ammunition should never be discarded so casually. You don't think I would have done all that if the gun were actually loaded, do you? That would have been suicide.
You're my hero.
Just doing my job, ma'am.
Is that so?
It is so.
This is the job for Superman.
You'll all pay for this.
Ah,
You will
Pay for this!
that reminds me.
My little black book!
The jig's up, Mr. L.
You were a tough case to crack, but we knew you'd slip up eventually.
Hey, Miss Trish, what are you doing?
Placing you under arrest.
Where are our manners? Agents Anna Maldrake
And Trisha Liskey of the FBI.
Anna.
We've been on to Mr. L's illegal activities for a while now.
We went undercover to expose him.
But
Now we have everything we need to put him away. Embezzling, money laundering, and funding various criminal activities.
you're a woman?
And we can add assault with a deadly weapon to the list of charges.
See, I'll be going to the clinic for a long time, Mr. L. And it's all thanks to you two.
Yes, thanks for the tip, Elaine.
I'm just doing my job. And Kent, if he hadn't stood up to Mr. L, he never would have shown his hand and left his little black book unattended.
I've been trying to get my hands on Mr. L's little black book for quite a while now.
I can't believe it. This entire time, you two were FBI agents.
It's hard to believe it's true.
The truth is out there.
On the surface, people may seem cartoonish, goofy, or complete parodies of trademark characters. Deep down, they're just like you or me.
And just because people appear a certain way doesn't mean you should judge them for it. Speaking of judges, Mr. L has a date with one downtown.
Wait, there's something I want you to have.
Hey.
It's got really nice pictures and colors.
Wow. Very own comic book. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Get him out of here, Agent Lipsky. I'll phone it in.
Thanks, Agent Baldrick. Come on, Mr. L. You'll have plenty of time to read your comic in the slammer.
Who took a shit in there?
Elaine!
And so order was restored to the 38th floor of Tall Incorporated, and a new era was ushered in. An era of truth, justice, and amended inter-office fraternization policies. But then, 1 week later, on a Monday unlike any other,
Did you get all that, Jen?
Oh, I sure did.
And remember, have fun. Your first day on the job is supposed to be exciting.
Oh boy, I'm ecstatic. With this job, I'll be able to afford to go to school to become an environmental lawyer. Not to mention, I get to be the administrative assistant to one of the best sales division managers in the whole wide world.
Stop your flattering.
Yeah, no one likes a kiss ass.
Jenny, I'd like you to meet Elaine, CEO of Tall and Corporate.
Gosh, it's such a pleasure to meet you, ma'am. I've heard so many good stories about you.
What about the bad ones? They're even better.
How about that time you marched into Mr. Schubel's office and told him how much of a dim-witted putz he was for giving the reins to Mr. L?
You did?
And you know what he said?
You're a stubborn craftsman hater, and I like you. You're hired.
Really? No fooling. Wow. Oh, so whatever happened to Mr. L?
Well, Trisha and Anna tell us he's doing very well in therapy.
And he just loves the comic books we accepted.
He's even become interested in politics.
Really?
Yeah, but he's a Republican.
Oh.
One step at a time. So who's up for lunch? What do you say, Jen? We've been working hard all morning.
Oh, gee, that'd be swell, Casey.
Oh, you know, I almost forgot. There's a reporter loitering downstairs, probably looking for an interview on Mr. L.
Oh, I'll keep an eye out. Actually, I've got a phone call to HR to make. Why don't you two head down without me and I'll meet you in just a moment.
Okay, we'll see you there.
And no stop and help an old lady cross the street on her way out.
No promises.
Ain't Casey just the swellest guy ever? I almost shot him with a gun once.
Don't say.
Act 1, Scene 2. But it wasn't a real gun, it was just a prop gun. It's on the prop table backstage. Do you want to see?
Just then, an unexpected visitor decided to drop by.
Whoa! Oh, clumsy me. Hi, Mr. Crimson.
Yes?
I'm a reporter with the Daily.
Yeah, I was warned about you.
If I could just have a moment of your time.
Kind of backed up right now.
So was your mom last night until I plugged her.
A whammy! Excuse me?
Dude, it's me.
Oh my god, I can't believe I fell for the glasses.
I know, I can't believe I kept it up this long, that's what she said. Oh, check this out. Clark Kent. Superman. Clark Kent. Superman. Works every time.
Well, I suppose you're here for this. Sorry it took me so long.
Oh, I think you needed it.
All those things I did, all the strength and confidence. That was me.
I knew you'd figure it out.
So what have you been up to the last couple of weeks?
Well, after I told Lois about this place, she practically begged me to bring her here. We've been exploring it for the past couple of days. It's a pretty sweet place. There's no alien invasions every other week. No evil geniuses with doomsday devices. No robot monsters hell-bent on world domination. It's pretty awesome.
We still have our own sorts of monsters. Dictators, terrorists, hipsters. Sure would be nice having a Superman around.
Well, I think you'll just have to take a leap of faith. Some leaps have to be planned out, but some you take in a single bound.
Wow. In a single bound.
I know. It's a fucking title. Anyway, I should probably get going. Lois is waiting for me downstairs.
Don't you normally exit through the window? You know? Up, up, and away!
No, man. I've spent enough time up there. I could probably learn something from taking the elevator.
Well, while you're here, would you mind looking into those monsters we were talking about?
Nah, man. I'm just a comic book character. The real heroes are people like you.
But I'm no Superman.
Superman is someone who stands up for what's right, inspires others to be more than themselves, and strives to make the world a better place. Someone like you.
Someone like me?
Just like you, bro. You don't need superpowers to save the world. I'll see you later, Superman.
Up, up, and away!
DC Comics, Warner Brothers, and the estates of Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, please don't sue us. All copyrighted characters were used for parody and satire purposes and are therefore protected under fair use. And if you don't buy that, Trish will let you touch her boobs.
Oh, no, she won't.
Elaine will let you touch her boobs.
Fucking kidding me?
How about the hot girl in the audience? Remember, you know it, right?
Leave her alone, you creep!
Fine, damn you all to hell!
Wait!
I get it!
So what if I am? Because he's a fucking penguin, you know? With the...
No. Wait. But the other one's a penguin too.
That doesn't make any sense at all. I'll get it someday.
Join us next time on The Adventures of Kent Crimson!
Now why me crank that song? Now what? Soldier boy, I been it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that soldier boy? Then Superman that. Now why me crank that song? 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 Now what? Soldier boy, I been it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that soldier boy? Then Superman that. Now why me crank that song? 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 Now why